one second, sir. Sir. Yeah. Can someone please translate that? Yeah.
It's already, we have seen few things like this lesbian in college hostels and school hostels, but already so many man is not getting a bride for the wedding. So in this time, if you're taking like this type of movie, this genre,
that's a superb observations. You know? Yeah. See, I think it's in two parts what you said. The point is when it happens in hostels and all that, at that time there was a certain shame, there was a certain embarrassment to talk about those. But that is what I think over the years, which I just explained, got more normalized, you know. Second thing is, I actually never thought about this, what you said. Now I'm actually regretting making the film. Yeah, yeah. 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 No, sorry, sir. After you said girlfriend, yeah. After fire, yeah. Huh. Yeah, no, I think there's a difference, which is what I tried to explain. See, fire and to an extent, girlfriend also, and many films which came from international other foreign films, they always have a tendency to look down upon the cause and to have a sympathetic look towards that and to understand their feelings, you know. Whereas this film, like I just mentioned, I didn't take the element of lesbianism into thing. You know, it is just a crime drama where the lead pair happened to be that. So there's a fundamental difference in the perspective. So when if a director makes a film with a man and a woman, he will never care to explain why they fell in love, because it's taken for granted a man and woman are supposed to fall in love. So I think the ultimate acceptance of lesbians is that anyone can just say straight, yes, I'm a lesbian, without any kind of a feeling about how the other person will take it or react. That's what the whole point of this film is. Yeah.
So nowadays, when we open the mobile itself, we are getting so many lesbian videos. So when we saw the trailer and the songs, it looks entertaining. What's the full feature? How the full feature film looks like?
Yeah, and I like it that you said you watch lesbian videos. No, you are going to. So you didn't watch. But how do you know if you don't watch it? No, but how do you know that it's there if you didn't watch it? Okay, What's that? Hello. Huh? What do you say?
Actually, he opened to watch usual sex videos, but by the time he getting the lesbians and bisexual videos also simultaneously.
Yeah. Oh, like so you're saying you watched it by accident. That's what he's saying. Okay.
General videos when he watch, he getting the lesbian videos also.
Just swear on yourself and say you don't watch. That's over. Yeah. Yeah. What? Huh?
You have done so many good films. Why you have selected this lesbian story?
Because I think this is a better film than those good films. Yeah. Yeah, this is already censored. You see, but that's a good question. See, no, very few. See, basically, there is two things. One is the visual, which is the problem of any film, and the thematically, I thought there could be a problem because, but I think it will go against the legal aspect because the subject matter they cannot, object because of the Supreme Court's judgment. And otherwise, they treat it just like any other film, some violence bit here and there or something. Yeah. Yeah.
But here, this is a sensitive issue where the political correctness will be looked upon by the audience. So, how are you going to bridge that gap?
See, I think these days politicians see videos in assembly. So, I think political correctness is a word which is not there anymore in the dictionary. Yeah. What? How many? Oh, were you counting when you saw it? No, not yet. I also didn't count. I think they did it whenever they felt the passion coming to that level. Yeah. Any plan to? How many?
Any plan to contest to run for the audience, he is asking.
Contest, yeah, like that. I mean, that's a good idea. Thanks. Yeah, I'll just.
Sir, recently, pan-India movies, Sir, here.
Yeah.
Recently, pan-India movies, many blockbuster movies are facing a huge failure. But they are facing the script has been lost. But in your movie, more of skin and little bit of script. How do you take this?
More of?
Skin and little bit of script mixed together.
But I think skin also is a script.
Okay,
Yeah.
How do you take that pan-India movies getting failure?
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know if they are connected. See, pan-India film by definition is when it doesn't have any a regional flavor or something relating to a very particular background or a tradition which probably be identifiable only to that place, when it can be universal appeal, which is what technically so-called pan-India is, No, failure can happen in pan-India or normal films also. That is a function of that. And second is, see, a film is an emotion. It is not really. A script can create an emotion. It can make you laugh, it can make you cry, it can scare you, it can thrill you, whatever. And it also can make you look at something nice happening, like a man and a woman kissing or a woman and a woman kissing. That is also a script. Yeah. Yeah, tell me.
No, the recent movies, everything is a women-centric films. Why you're not taking any hero-oriented film?
Where did I do this, like what? Women-centric film, what did I do? Can you tell me?
Sir, you are a great Sridevi fan. It's been a long time you have been posting a lot of images of Sridevi and all. Why don't you do a biopic of Sridevi? You are the right person for that.
I think because I can't find anyone who can fit in Sridevi's role. Yeah, that is one, and yeah, that's the main reason. Yeah,
Sir, here.
Question to Yes.
Can you please explain now?
No. On cinema, when hero and heroine, when they act together, when they romance together, after the movie also it continues and they get married. But in this movie, you both. So what's the next? He's asking.
So I think I don't know about how the love story continues, but we are both single, and I think I keep my profession and personal life separate. It's always good that way, and yeah. So we're good friends, and I don't think I wanna mix this, because what you see on screen is complete acting, and it's complete scene or a character that we are playing as actors. So it's nothing more than that. Yes. Thank you.
Here, sir. Varma, sir.
What is the message of this?
What's the message for the society?
I think he told that. I think women can also have an option of looking at other women when they don't like any men. Yeah, that's actually the message. Yeah.
Sir, why you are making always controversial tweets and make movies? Do you think it's easy way to pull the audience?
Do you think?
It's easy way to pull the audience to the theaters.
I'm not sure. Do you think it's...
Do you think that it's easy way to pull the audience to the theaters?
Oh, I mean, that's the whole point of a controversy. see, controversy basically when you say something very strong, obviously people will have a differing opinion, and some will say positive, some will say negative, and the conflict becomes controversy. That is one reason. And second reason, I like controversy because I'm bored of normal people.
Ajay sir, few months ago, the Tamil Nadu politician Sasigala biography make பண்ணத announce பண்ணீங்க. When it start, actor யார் நடிக்க போறாங்க?
No, at the time I was going to make, but it was too near, and then they thought as long as urgency is not there when there's a contest going on, so we just dropped the idea. But I'll come back to it sometime. Yeah.
First of all, congratulations for this bold attempt. Okay. My question is, why have we gone with the lesbian relationship instead of gay?
Why are we?
Why have you gone with a lesbian relationship?
Why are we born? What is
Sorry,
that?
gone.
Concept,
Why have you done a lesbian relationship movie instead of?
Oh, like that. I mean, I like women, I don't like men.
Sir, fun hour
And
question.
since you seem to be more affiliated to gay, maybe you should make it.
Sir, fun hour question. அப்புறம் கொஞ்சம் சீரியஸாக ஒரு கொஸ்டின் சார்.
Yeah.
ஃபன்னாக ஃபஸ்ட்டு கேட்டுறேன். அதாவது படத்தில் மட்டும் ரெண்டு பேரையும் அவ்வளோ நெருக்கமாக இது பண்ணி இங்கே மட்டும் நீங்கள் இடையில உட்காந்துருக்கீங்க மேடையில் மட்டும்.
No, you show them on the film always together, but now you're in between, so why you're not making them to sit together?
I don't know how to answer.
சார் ஆனால் சீரியஸ் கொஸ்டின். வீரப்பன் மாதிரி ஹார்ட் மேனை ஒரு கேரக்டராக ஹேண்டில் பண்ணதுக்கும் இப்படி ரெண்டு சாஃப்ட் உமனை கேரக்டர்ஸாக ஹேண்டில் பண்ணதுக்கும் என்ன மாதிரி டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஃபீல் பண்ணுறீங்க?
The difference between when you handle the Veerappan character on movie and the soft women character in this movie, what's the difference between them?
See, technically, I feel women are more dangerous than Veerappan. Because Veerappan looks frightening and we can try to take care, but women look soft and beautiful, and only after we get into relationship with them, they become Veerappans. Yeah, so that's a question. See, I'll tell you. See, the whole point one is obviously more than me trying to convince. I think you need a mindset, like I just explained to you. It's easy for me to see. Eventually, cinema is a combination, like it's a kind of a contributory work. One has to complement the other. Everyone has their own objectives of why they're doing a film. The producer will have something, the director, the actor, or whoever it is. So for me, as a filmmaker of so many years and after making so many films, I can afford to make an experiment and see how it pans out. But for someone just starting like Naina and Apsara, so the point is whether either you have a mindset to play very safe and do roles which everybody does all the time, or to take that call and make something different which will, if it works, it works. It doesn't work also, at least it will attract attention to that this person has taken a decision like that. So I always say this, if you don't step out of the crowd won't notice you. So with this kind of a talk, I also told them about the pros and cons. What can happen in the best, what can happen in the worst. After that, I leave it to their decision. Yeah. See, I always made films on a very, on a genre films. I never ever made the so-called commercial mass formula films, yeah. Yes, yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I'm not, it's not an idea. I think, first of all, we are now in times where there's no such thing as Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. I think the way the films are working in various places, so there, I think to think of it on a regional level, unless it is particularly, the subject matter is grounded in a certain area, I think eventually we've come into times where the film is a film. It doesn't make a difference where it gets made. Yeah. Ganguly.
Naina.
Dada. Sure of that. Yeah.
Yes. Any more questions? Thanks a lot to the Kadhal Kadhaltan team and also the press people who are present here. Thanks a lot, Mika Nandri. And RTC Media and Rippy Arts International Production, Kadhal Kadhaltan, RGVM movies releasing on 8. Thank you, Apsara. And without further delay, we would like to hear more and more about this lesbian crime thriller movie and also where you got this, the core of this script, and also what are the difficulties you have faced, and first time in Chennai, your experience with Tamil Nadu. Altogether, we would like to welcome, with further delay, director, writer and producer of this movie, Kadhal Kadhaltan, Ram Gopal Varma garu.
What was that? I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To start with, the idea of this film for me, it came before this. Most of the times when they made films on same-sex relationship, it was always like, it's a little bit patronizing. And there is something wrong with them, but you have to be understanding to kind of show a certain pity for something abnormal about it. So that was a general consensus in people's belief most of the time. And it took a very long time after multiple debates in various courses of life that finally the Supreme Court repealed Section 377, legalizing same-sex relationships. So I thought one great offshoot of that can be, we've seen hundreds and thousands of films where we see a love story between a man and a woman, and not necessarily a love story, a relationship between a man and woman, and some story happens around them, like a crime drama, like a thriller or some kind of whatever it might be. So Dangerous is not really about why they became lesbians or why they got into a relationship. It is actually about a story happening where the lead couple just happen to be lesbians. The issue is not about why they are lesbians, which is, I think, a marked departure from how the subject has been previously approached. It's like if you see there's a man woman, you accept, you kind of take it for granted that the man woman is supposed to be in a relationship, and some other story happens. So them being in a relationship is immaterial to the rest of the story. That's exactly how I treated Dangerous, So obviously when I wanted to start the film, my main concern was to find two young girls who will agree or be like to take part, because one is society has a certain disparity in spite of it being legalized and many people understanding, but the question of what they will feel, their families will feel, their friend circle will feel, there could be many issues like that. And when I first talked to Apsara, I was expecting her to say no, definitely. Or even initially she got excited, but I thought she was going to call me the next day and said, I thought about it, I'm not sure, I won't be able to do it. But right from the time I spoke, her enthusiasm has never fell down, and that is really courageous on her part, because for me, after such a long time, it's okay for me to make experiments once in a while, but as an actress starting out for the first time, I think to take a step like this needs courage, which she had. And Naina, I took a little longer. In fact, me and Apsara managed to convince Naina at the end of the day. But once Naina agreed, she did it with as much conviction as anyone else, which you can see there. So in every lesbian relationship, there is always a dominant person and a submissive person, which is what the difference in the characters of Naina and Apsara, if you could observe that in both in the songs and the film as such. And also I just wanted this unique credit that I probably am the first person to shoot a romantic duet between two women, which never happened ever in history. No, that's as far as the making is concerned. So, of course, I understand for this kind of film, there could be a certain resistance in some sections, will still hold very old traditional values and are highly judgmental in nature. That's okay. But again, whenever a change comes, it has to start at some time. So, hopefully with this film and how people feel about it, I think it can start a new genre of films where you always see only hero and heroine, and now you can make a love story with two women also instead of a man and a woman. So I think this is a start of a genre like that. And so I think it broke many traditions and rules in cinema as such, which hopefully you would see and like it. And finally, I want to say very heartfelt thanks to both Apsara and Naina, because the film is an idea of mine, but to actually practically feel the characters and to perform in front of the camera is not a joke. And I appreciate them, both their belief in me and their guts and their outlook towards life. Thank you both. And thank you again.
Thanks a lot. And Naina Ganguly, sorry. And the next, the other pretty beautiful lady, Apsara Rani, is here. So we would like to hear a few words about Kadhal Kadhaltan.
Hello, namaste. Hello, namaste. Thank you, Chennai, and thank you everyone out here for having us. We feel really great. Yesterday I came here, I felt so good with the reaction people are giving, and for the film I'm really feeling positive, and I'm getting so much of positivity from people here, so thank you for that. And let's talk about the film. So Dangerous Khatra, and it's releasing in our languages, Telugu and Tamil also, which is great because Telugu and Tamil industry is really huge, and I'm able to, with this movie, I'm able to debut in Tamil, which is super exciting. It's like a dream because there are so many big stars here. Since childhood, I always wanted, I never thought I could actually be an actor, but since everything is happening, it feels like a dream. So overwhelmed, extremely overwhelmed right now. Thank you for that. And yeah, let's come to the sensitive topic, dangerous. So it's sensitive topic is about a lesbian couple. So I know it's a taboo in the society. It's not taken very normally, but I'm hoping with this movie, with RGV sir's, I think his vision of the film, it'll be normalized. And when he told me the script, I did not even take a second to think about it. Even though I'm starting my career, I'm new to the industry, I know this film can be a little different for a lot of people to accept it. Little difficult for them to accept it, but for me, I believed in it. I believe LGBT, lesbians or gays or anybody, I think we are all creation of God's and creation of God, and we are nobody to judge anybody. And so I always support LGBTQ. So when I got the script and when I heard the script, I was like, yes, this is what I want to do, because I totally believe in it, and I'm happy that I've gotten an opportunity to represent lesbians, because I think they should be as proud as straight people and as happy as straight people, and happy about their sexuality. And I hope this film normalizes lesbians, and they feel normal like us, and they're not questioned for loving girls. And this film is all about celebrating love between two women, and it has a lot of fun. The movie is all about a love story set against a crime action drama with some comedy and a lot of entertainment. the film is a commercial, it's a commercial film. It's not focusing on how, what kind of problems a lesbian couple, it has that, but we are here celebrating love between two women. We're trying to show it how a hero, like the feelings of it, of the audience should be when they're happy, when they see a hero-heroine romancing, or when they see the hero and heroines, living happily ever after, or something like that. So this movie is also about such kind of emotions, and I really hope people connect to that kind of emotion and the lesbian emotion. And it's definitely a very entertaining film, and I'm proud I could be a part of such a great film. And this is the first time we can see a duet song happening between two girls, which has never happened in Indian cinema history, if I'm not wrong. Yes, sir? Yeah. So thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And Naina and me, we always had a very good bond since the beginning, and you can definitely see it on screen. So yeah, I was very comfortable, and she got comfortable with time. And thank you, everyone, for having us here. Thank you.
To Chennai, few words about that. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for one of the heroine of this movie, Naina Ganguly.
Hi, namaste. So I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know Tamil language, but I'm sorry, huh? So thank you so much, RGB sir, because first time launch Vangaveti Telugu project, then RGB sir believe and always performance oriented project challenge अपने दिया है. A little bit tough job because danger is थोड़ा सा different character, because always hero heroine romance, but first time girls, Apsara, thank you so much Apsara. Because this type project अगर को actress support नहीं होता है then little bit problem हो जाता है. So Nalini character danger is I feel कि I'm girl, but body language, dialogue delivery, एक girls को kiss करना थोड़ा सा problem था starting में, but सर का कि करना है तो confidence के साथ, नहीं तो no. So I feel कि yeah, I'm actor. तो अगर मेरे सामने एक को एक्टर है, वो हीरो हो या हीरोइन हो, मुझे परफॉर्म करना है. बिकॉज एक एक्टर को ऐसा नहीं कि ऑलवेज लव स्टोरी करना है, ऐसा कि ऑलवेज चैलेंजिंग कैरेक्टर, कि आप एज ए एक्टर कौन सा कैरेक्टर कर सकते हो. समटाइम स्पोर्ट्स कैरेक्टर, समटाइम विलेज गर्ल, समटाइम डेंजरस जैसे प्रोजेक्ट. सो जब मैंने डेंजरस प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट किया तो आई फील कि या एक बॉयज़ का बॉडी लैंग्वेज कैसे होता है, बिकॉज आई एम गर्ल. सो उसको मैंने डेंजरस के पहले रिसर्च किया था कि एक बॉयज़ का बैठने का स्टाइल एंड उसका बोलने का स्टाइल. सो मेरा कैरेक्टर में मैंने थोड़ा लिटिल चेंज किया है, बॉयज़ को ऑब्जर्व किया है, बॉयज़ लोग कैसे बैठते हैं वैसे. देन ऑफकोर्स उसके बाद परफॉर्म, अब देख रहे हो परफॉर्मेंस. सो और डेंजरस जैसे मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि इस टाइम पे 2022 में कि बहुत सारे लेस्बियन होता है, बहुत सारे गे होते, बहुत सारे होमो कैरेक्टर होते, बिकॉज उनका हार्मोन प्रॉब्लम है, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज ओपन माइंड होना चाहिए. हम लोग अगर सेम कैरेक्टर देखेंगे, वही बॉय हीरो एंड हीरोइन फाइटिंग, समटाइम ऐसा लगता है कि अगर हॉलीवुड में ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट बन सकता है देन इंडिया में क्यों नहीं बन सकता है. सो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऑफकोर्स हम लोग को मौका मिल रहा है दिस टाइप प्रोजेक्ट के परफॉर्म करने का, तो थोड़ा सा माइंड चेंज करना चाहिए, बिकॉज अब के टाइम पे वेब सीरीज़ आ चुका है एंड ऑल पीपल ज़्यादातर थिएटर से ज़्यादा वेब सीरीज़ देखता है. सो देन ये मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि डेंजरस का परफॉर्म करके एज अ एक्टर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैं बहुत सारे डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर कर सकती हूँ. तो मैं अगेन थैंक यू अप्सर एंड RGB सर कि ऐसे फिल्म में आपने मुझे परफॉर्मेंस का चांस दिया है. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.